see. It's all about M. 2015. We're not here to hoard or to keep it tight. Our community's generous, and that's dynamite. In the world of crypto, where greed can reign, Mitecoin's different, it's not the same. With every transaction, we're chasing a dream. Mitecoin's the future, it's not just a meme.
Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to another Saturday night Match'em Mitecast stream. As always, the standard protocol. The nerves or the concern about the technical difficulties come in, so I'm going to keep trucking. So unless I hear something from somebody that you can't see something or you can't hear something, I'm gonna keep going. So I appreciate anybody that's joining me tonight. I absolutely know that you have other things that you could be doing, and I thank you for giving me some of your time. So, I'm going to get out of the way before we get started too far. We're going to talk numbers again tonight. I didn't go back and watch last weekend's, but I realized maybe I didn't. I go over the numbers like I normally do. Some of you may have said, thank goodness. Some of you may have said, hey, I'm really missing that, but I absolutely will talk about that tonight. So therefore, I absolutely need to say, when you hear me talk about numbers, things like that, I'm not giving you financial advice at all. I want you to do your own research. I want you to jump on the internet and search out, I want you to search out Salana. I want you to search out the four-year cycle of crypto, the bull run that's coming up, that at least all the experts say the bull run is coming up. Those things are I'm going to talk about tonight some. So I want you to do your own research so you're not trusting, what I tell you. I obviously, I hope I wouldn't steer you wrong on purpose, but I don't have a crystal ball. So, definitely check it out yourself, form your own opinions, and actually, I want to encourage you as well to, if you do happen to come upon something, whether it's by you searching or something jumped into your news feed, hey, if it's of interest, or even if it's a maybe, jump onto our Telegram group and share it with everybody so that we can all be looking at the same stuff. And so, yeah, that's hopefully that's what we're doing. Or I want to encourage you to do that. So, before we get into our matchup tonight, number 21, board number 21, rollover number 1, still have some reds. And I'll be talking about that later on tonight in the stream. But yeah, I want to address some things that happened through this last week. I received some text. Some people talked to me in person, and it absolutely is worth talking about. For those of you that are listening, that means you probably are somebody that keeps an eye on the price of crypto, keeps an eye on your Phantom wallet, assuming that most of you have Phantom wallets for your Mitecoin, and you saw a pretty significant drop this week. Undeniable, and I guess the only thing I would say is, and I'm going to say a lot when I'm done or before I'm done, but understand that I keep track of a handful of meme coins, and quite frankly, when I see a meme coin come across the news, I put that in my watch list, things like that. I just like to keep an eye on them. And I'll bounce back and forth between some numbers tonight. I'm going to actually talk about our Mitecoin to Salana price. And it actually dropped quite a bit this week, 21%, because we had a big we had some profit taking this week. And for us in the Mitecoin community, that seems earth shattering. I mean, that is significant. But I hope that you understand that in the world of regular meme coins, that is just the craziness that is involved in it. I mean, meme coins dump. Most meme coins don't come back, quite frankly, but a 20% drop or a 20% gain in the world of meme coins, that is not too crazy. With that said, the profit taking, things like that. I guess I was struck a little bit, and hopefully it's a screen you're seeing. It's kind of our theme for our project. Don't I have the right to do what I want with what is mine? Are you jealous because I'm generous? Well, here's the truth bomb. The first question, I guess, in that verse is true. Don't I have the right to do what I want with what is mine? Guys, everything in your wallet is absolutely yours, and I guess it's a little bit optimistic that, and I don't really even expect all of you, all the holders, to have the intimate feelings of protection over Mitecoin. Understand, and I hope I understand that. And so the reality is, and that's what I've said a lot. Protect your initial investment at a bare minimum, of course. But there will be profit taking. There absolutely will be. And the I guess I don't know if the responsibility is the right word, but the pressure or the responsibility to kind of eat that and keep trucking, I guess I don't know what else to say. That's on us as the community. Because if we are not kind of spreading the word, and I think I said last time, I make some notes on my little printout every time we get together, and I find I guess I'm already tapping out and kind of telling you that I'm going to be jumping all over my list, because I guess there are two different versions or two different kind of categories of holders in Mitecoin. There are some that have got in very early, and even with this dump, or I don't know, dump's pretty I guess harsh term. Even with this profit taking and price drop, wallets are still seeing unbelievable gains compared to what was invested, right? And then there's another group that is coming in at the bare minimum and kind of looking to treat it as kind of like I don't know, I'm not sure if they have it where you live, but around here, I think I've mentioned we have a Queen of Hearts. People use it for fundraising, things like that. And it isn't necessarily looking for the big, 5, 6, 7 figure big gain. Although sometimes it raises to that. So I guess we've got two different categories of people involved in Mitecoin. But here's the thing. Those of you that are the OGs that have been in here for a long time, we look back at the July 4th time frame with just joy and happiness, right? It was a pretty exciting time. And we've got wallets that have seen some unbelievable gains from that. But it's theirs and it's yours, and you can do with whatever you want. But I want to, I guess, share with you some information that if you haven't noticed it, that you are at least aware of it. And it's something called price impact. When somebody takes profit, and believe me, in my crypto holdings, we were in a bind, and our vehicle took a dump, and we needed some new wheels. And I'm fortunate, and I feel blessed that we had the opportunity and the ability to unload some crypto to help with that purchase. But that also means it didn't matter back then, over a year ago, what I thought was going to be happening right now. Did I think that a bull run was going to happen in November of 2024? I did. But did I need a car in May of 2023? I did. So I was kind of forced, or, I kind of had to sell. And that's just sometimes what happens. And if you find yourself in that situation with Mitecoin, or even if you don't even, or even if you're not in a bind and you just want to take your profit, I want you to be aware of something called price impact. And if you're somebody that has a wallet with a substantial balance in it, something you can do, something that I would suggest you to do is, if you sell 50% of your holding, and you will notice that there is a significant price impact. And what that means is, just the way the market works. And I did a little research so that I could kind of inform you a little bit. There's a fancy technical word called the constant product value. And all that means is, in our liquidity pool, the system that's in place, it tries to keep things balanced. So if you are planning to dump a big amount of Mitecoin, and whatever you think you're getting, you will absolutely not get all of it. And so I guess if you've never tried it, this might be a foreign language to you. I just want you to be aware that when you are profit taking, or when you want to take some profit, just be wise about it so that you don't donate. I mean, again, yes, my wallet and all the wallets are affected by that, which is just part of the market, part of the game. But I guess I want to give you good advice as well, so that you understand that you are actually, I guess, losing more profit because you're not accounting for that price impact. So just be mindful of that, and maybe look at look at the transactions you're doing, and just make sure that you're doing it in a wise way. And I guess I'll leave it at that, because obviously it's yours. You can do whatever you want. I guess, as I prepared for tonight, I read the second sentence in that verse. Are you jealous because I'm generous? I absolutely want Mitecoin to be, I guess I have in my mind what it could turn into. And if it's not that, that's okay. I guess I just hope that, if with all the profit taking, that anybody would at least consider the benefit of Mitecoin, and give back to the community whatever amount that you're comfortable with, or that you're led to do. That's all. I guess I'll say it with that. My next comment here, community involvement, community growth, and I'm going to combine it with the number 3, picks. If you're on Telegram, you saw a couple picks roll in tonight. I feel horrible. I'm not going to lie. One of the things I love to advertise to people when they join Mitecoin is, I want to offer them a free pick. But as we're growing and as we're getting into our rollovers, I also want to make sure that I'm not dogging the people that are committed and are jumping in and participating. So, if you haven't seen it in the Telegram group, I'll say it again here. So if you want a free pick, I guess there's some responsibility on your end to grab that pick before the first stream. Because if there's a rollover, to be fair to the people that are throwing $3 extra, I know it's not a lot, but it's money, $3 extra into the kitty. I want to make sure that I'm being fair to those people. So if you want your free pick, engage a little bit in Telegram with us. Pick a card. It doesn't take but a few seconds. And that's absolutely, I know I've said it before, maybe I've not hounded too much lately, but in the world of meme coins, Telegram community involvement is literally, whether it makes sense or not, whether I agree with it or not, it doesn't even matter. That's just the reality. The Telegram community involvement is what will make or break a project. And so, it's unfortunate that we have enough people in our group and we're still having red rollovers, things like that. I'm okay with it, because I'm not planning on selling, taking profit, things like that. Some of you that that are looking, maybe to take out, and you want to kind of cover your investment, I'm going to absolutely kind of share the responsibility and say, I need your help. I had somebody reach out to me on Telegram, somebody in the community, saying, hey, what have you considered to grow the community? And at least for right now, everyone, I am kind of unapologetically saying I just have no desire to jump into the typical meme coin promotion on X. That will bring in people that I don't know. I really don't want to go that route. But the only other avenue is us. It's you and me kind of being the spokesperson for Mitecoin. And yes, we've had some early holders, and I'm kind of say July 4th holiday is kind of the before and after. Before that holiday, we had people in it, and we were just kind of having fun with it. And after that, things got serious because wallets got serious. And then there are some people that came in afterwards that are really just looking for kind of the match 'em aspect of it. If I'm lucky enough to have my card picked, I might score another 300,000 or 450,000 Mitecoin. And good for me. I'm just saying that there are two different categories of holders, but I need everybody to kind of, I guess, evaluate if if you think it's something that has legs, things like that. But my final thing before we move on, whether you are ready to take profit, whether you are deciding whether you want to kind of, be a spokesperson, things like that, guys, at a bare minimum, I really suggest you look at the cycle of crypto, the bull run cycle, things like that. Because I'm not going to share it all now, but I've got a spreadsheet, and I know that some of us are maybe a little bit discouraged by our wallets this week. But rest assured, if the bull run is coming, like a lot of experts say, I threw in some numbers in my spreadsheet of what something would look like with Salana at $260, which is its all-time high. What happens if Solana reaches $300? Rest assured that even though your wallet is down now, if this bull run happens like the experts are saying, you will not be hurt. I'll just say that, in my opinion. Now, will you have to consider the price impact of selling, things like that? Of course. But don't lose heart because, we had a couple down weeks. Believe me, a lot of these coins I'm following, they've dumped 100% or 50%. And that's just the way that the meme coins roll. So anyway, I guess I wanted to share all of that with you. So we had a rollover. Normally, I share with everybody the results of our match M 2015. Excuse me. You might be surprised, but with all this talking, my throat's getting dry. So this week, and honestly, I enjoyed it. I may make it a weekly thing. I have some amount budgeted in my wallet for this project, and you might as well spend it. So if you missed your opportunity, hopefully you'll realize that you missed a chance for $20. And again, if you're walking down the street and see a $20 bill, I would hope you would pick it up. I know I would. So with that said, I threw out a challenge kind of at the end of the week. Solana price challenge. Obviously, Mitecoin is paired with Salana. As Salana goes, Mitecoin goes for the most part. Salana started out, that was pretty exciting. So I was kind of feeling excited. So I decided to throw out a challenge in our Telegram group. And, you had until midnight last night to throw out what your prediction was for the price of Solana at 7 p.m. tonight. I screenshotted it. I recorded all the numbers. And if you're listening tonight, voting in, so hopefully you're checked in. And I decided that I was going to buy, and I guess I do want to, I want to specify or clarify the difference. I have a wallet with, Mitecoin in it that I put in it from the launch for the matchums and for promotions, things like that. Absolutely. But I want you to understand that what I'm, the Solana price game, I'm not taking $20 of Mitecoin that I already have set aside. I'm going to go online. I'm going to take $20 of Solana. I'm going to buy, so a new buy of $20 worth of Mitecoin, and I am going to send it to the lucky winner of our Salana price challenge. I offered up a chance for you to guess the price of Salana. And it was actually, I guess when I thought about it, it was really awesome because Salana was awesome. And then it decided with the market to take a dump. Some of you thought it was going to crash more. Some of you kind of held ground. And the winner tonight guessed that the price of Salana was going to be $172.72. Are you kidding me? They only missed it by 5 cents. So, Sweet Pea, aka Andrea, is going to be the recipient of 20. Okay, she's in the studio here. $20 of Mitecoin. I will go online tonight before I go to bed. I'll buy $20 of Mitecoin and send it her way. I guess I have these crazy ideas.
Tell them what you said to me.
Yeah. What? Oh, she wants me to. Okay, so what she's saying is, when I saw her put the price on her guess of 172.72, I told her, haven't you seen the price? It's basically dumping. So she told me, I think it's going to come back. So now basically what you interrupted this fancy stream for was so she could eat, have me eat crow and so she could flex and show that she was right. So, good for her. But what I'm thinking about doing, my little note sheet when I stay up way too late than I should, here's the deal. I think I love it. I like competition. My family's competitive. I'm competitive, even though I can't compete. I may very well have this be a weekly thing, and if somebody doesn't come within a certain amount, like as far as close, I'm just gonna roll it over and add another $20. And eventually, if nobody can predict the price of Salana on Friday night at 7 o'clock, or Saturday night at 7 o'clock, maybe we'll get a pretty exciting pool going. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm throwing around. So keep an eye on the Telegram group. Obviously, those of you that know other people in the community, encourage them to jump on. I mean, I'm literally begging to give away some Mitecoin. All you have to do is pick a free card as long as you're in before the first round. And with the Salana game, all you had to do was pick a price. It's $20 bill on the road, right? So anyway, congratulations to my better half. She whooped everybody's Heineken, and she unbelievably got within 5 cents of Salana at 7 o'clock. That's pretty impressive. So, with that said, and with all my mumble jumble done for the night, I think it is time to start our voting. Round 1 vote incoming. If I can type. I hope everybody is doing well this weekend. Those of you that know me know that as the days start getting darker sooner, that means wrestling season is right around the corner. I spent the day getting our gym ready. Our craziness is about to happen. But I'm going to meet with you guys best I can. And so jump on, cast your vote for round 1. Find out if tonight's card is red or black. We don't have as many red on the board, but we definitely have some. So it's not impossible that we're going to be dealing with a rollover round 2. Hopefully we can give somebody a chance to win tonight. Be a spokesperson for Mitecoin. I think that Elon Musk should be renamed Mitecoin Jr. because he stole our idea. But cast your votes, check in, and let's find out if the winning card tonight is end poll. And it looks like number 1 is the big winner tonight for the round 1 vote. And the winning card tonight is black, because red is the loser. So let me circle that. Let me immediately put that back on there. And I will go over, and now that we know it's black, and I'm going to throw that up, transition it over. Again, trying to learn some system so that I don't mess up another stream. That's frustrating for you, I'm sure, and it's especially frustrating for me, more than you know. So that means that I will throw on another poll, and as I type, I will absolutely put another plug for A. Round 2 vote should be live. Bible question and answer on our Telegram. Hey, if you're reading something, you have something that comes to mind in your study, or if you're not a follower of Christ and you think that we're a bunch of crazy people and you think you have, the obvious evidence to show that I'm wrong, I'm okay with you throwing it in there. I want to encourage you to do that. But if you want to be challenged in what you believe and why you believe it, I want to encourage you to jump on into the Bible Q&A and ask to be added to our kind of private group. I don't want to overwhelm people in the Mitecoin community either. So, if you feel like kind of stepping up to the plate, hey, we would love to have you. We're kind of digging deep. Kind of challenging ourselves, challenging what we believe and why we believe it. And I know I've said it before. If that's all that comes out of Mitecoin, you don't know how happy I am. It was money well spent to put this baby out there. So, hey, sorry about that, Melissa. And hey, I apologize to everybody that jumped on and said hello after I started. I get to be a bit of a nervous wreck and ramble on. So I'm seeing a lot of comments now. I appreciate all of you spending your Saturday night with me. I know I'm not the coolest cat, so I need somebody else to vote. We only have 2 options, and the screen I'm looking at says 50%, so that's not good. 3, 2, 1. Somebody throw a vote in. You guys are killing me. As always, again, no pressure. I will do round 2 revote, and this is just kind of what we do. If there's a tie, I want to give everybody a chance to really decide if that's your honest engine. You decide and vote. It's okay to keep the same. I don't want to pressure you, but if you feel led to change it, that's okay too. I have a little dice here that I'll roll. And you guys are dirty rats. So if it's a tie, what I've decided is I'll roll the dice, I'll expose it on the camera, and if it's an odd number that's showing, it'll be 1, and if it's an even number, it'll be 2. So I will end this poll. You guys are dirty rats. And the second one, so I think I'll expose it. It's a 5, so number 1 wins because 1 is odd and 5 is odd. So that is the fancy tie break. I think that might be the first time that we've actually had to use it, but now you know. So the winning card tonight was black, but now we know it's a club because, of course, spades are over there. So let me throw these on. Let me immediately go to my round 3. Club. And oh my, this kind of escalated very quickly because we might have a chance of somebody being Karen tonight. And I think Karen's plugged in with us. And maybe we should pay her copyright in Mitecoin for kind of using the term in her regard. So some of you that aren't, let me stop jabbering and add the round 3 poll. If you don't know where we got that affectionate term from, round 3 poll is live. A holder community member Karen was up against some rollovers on a week, and unfortunately, she got beat down. There's no other way of saying it. It was great content, but the rollovers whooped her Heineken. So we've kind of adopted that term that if you get beat by rollovers, that means you were Karen. And I'm just saying that don't laugh at her, because there's a lot of people on the board tonight that absolutely are in the running. So cast your vote. Round 3, we have to find out whether our club is low or high tonight. Looks like it's an even. Well, actually, if it's low, it might help the cause, at least for right now. So cast your votes. Find out if tonight's card is low or high. End our poll. And number 1 is the winner with 54%. So the winning card tonight is, it's a high card because over there is low. Let me circle that. Drop these back on for you guys. And so we know that we have a high club, and you are not going to believe this. We have all kinds of rollovers. Oh my goodness. It looks like Soup Man is absolutely, well, I guess potentially in the runnings for a Karen opportunity. And, yep, Stormy and Kara. The cards are under. I'm not sure if you saw that. Start our poll. And round 4 vote. We're going to come down to the finals after this. And round 4 voting is live. So, on the odd side, we have Superman versus the rollovers. On the even side, it's a fair fight. We got Kara and Brian, a.k.a. Stormy. I haven't asked permission, but I just might, just out of principle alone, have to rename him on our Telegram group, Stormy, versus one rollover. So, it's a good fight there. Superman's up against the not good odds. Hey, while you're voting, absolutely want to encourage you to think about ways to invite others in. Kind of let them know what the opportunity is, what we're looking to do, things like that. I guess I'm having fun. If it crashes and burns, either way, I want to remind you that I'm committed to do this crazy stuff till next July. So even if it's, whatever 300,000 Mitecoins is worth, I'm giving it out. And if we adjust that, I'm giving out whatever is required to do this crazy experiment. So anyway, there's that. So, maybe we're going to end the poll with 11 votes, and we've actually swapped it over to 2. So here's a big decision here, or here's a big result. If this is odd, it's Soup Man versus the house. If it's even, it's a dogfight. The winning card tonight is even. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, Soup Man, because unfortunately, that's the odd over there. Okay? So let me grab the high evens. Mix them up. Actually, I will start the vote. Final vote. 1, 2, 3. Start the poll, hopefully. And as you start voting, I'm going to mix these cards up, and you should see the 1, the 2, and the 3 raise a little bit as I slide those cards under. And you probably didn't see that at all because I didn't move it yet, but I will. I'm not going to make that mistake twice, or 8 times. I need the final vote, and we are looking at, if I can find it. There. I'll make sure I wait as you cast your vote. There's we have. I know it's standard speech that you hear from me. these numbers are not representative of Rollover is not a vote for 1, and Kara's not a vote for 2, and Brian's not a vote for 3. This is all random. I have no idea who you're voting for, and you don't either. So jump on, cast your vote, find out who the winner is tonight, and we're going to end it with this. And the winning vote is, wow, number 2 by far. Number 2's the big winner, and it looks like number 1's the biggest loser. So, as always, we're going to show number 1 first. What do we got here? Let me pull it up here. Oh, I forgot to. Oh, nuts. I didn't print out my list. Somebody tell me. Oh, this is awkward. Hold on. You guys stall. I'm going to have to pull up Telegram and look up the latest matching board. Well, this is very awkward, isn't it? Got it. Okay. My second half, my better half took care of me. So, high clubs. What are we looking at? King is a rollover. No, that's not true. Brian is a queen. That's a winner. 10 is Kara. And 8 is a rollover. So, if this is 8, we are rolling over. Or we have a winner. Ready? That's a 10. Unfortunately, Kara, you have been eliminated. You have been eliminated. So, it is Brian versus rollover. If this is the 8, we have a rollover. Double rollover. If this is the queen, Brian wins. Ready? The winner tonight is 8. We have a double rollover. This is madness. Absolute madness. Hey, thanks for joining me tonight. As always, I'm going to pray us out. I thank you for giving me your time. Yeah, I feel you guys. I like to tell you I'm sad, but if it generates some excitement, I'm okay with that too. So, oh, ouch. Ouch. Karen twins. 2 people got destroyed. That's the next level there. So, hey, let's pray us out, and thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next week, but let's pray. Father God, I just thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do this project and to spend time, even though it's online, with these friends and people in our community. I just pray that this Mitecoin project might gain some traction, mostly, Lord God, that we might learn about you and that we might represent you well in the crypto space. And that's really my heart's desire. Thank you for everyone that's joining us tonight. I pray your blessing and protection upon them. I know that some have travels coming up, and I pray that you would give them travel mercies, keep them safe on the road. And just for everybody going through whatever they're going through, Lord, I just pray that you would visit them and be with them, and they would feel your presence. Those of you that might be listening, those out there that might be listening that don't know you, I pray that they would sense that there's something different about this project, and something different about the people involved, and that we might just trigger their curiosity, and they might spend time with us, get to know us. Again, even though it's online, I just pray that you would bring something of that. Thank you so much for giving us this time together, and I pray your blessing upon this project and upon all of us, and I just thank you for all you do, Lord, and in the name of Jesus I pray, amen. All right, guys, hey, thank you so much, and like I said, I wanted a winner, but I'm not exactly sad that we didn't, and I will see you next Saturday. Bye.